This is my first time.
It looked harder when I came here, but doing it, they're getting easier and easier, yeah.
The finished product, when you look at it, it makes you feel better inside.
You want to watch this step, boys, because we've got to make sure we get these straps in the right place.
I'm Dan Fischer, and so my job is to go into the community and teach these guys some new skills.
Well, underneath so it doesn't wreck this board here.
I run courses on how to make swags. So the first step is basically marking out and cutting all your pieces to be sewn together to bring the swag together.
It's good so far, yeah. When I first started off, it was a bit funny. But now, after four or 5 days, I'm slowly getting there. You know, using the machine slowly. At first start, but now you're getting a bit faster every day.
Yeah, measure it and cut it out, use the machine.
No, I didn't make a swag before, but this is my first time making it. They're just trying to learn for this program and all that.
When I'm running the courses, I'm always talking to the boys about getting work, how to maintain work, and it's more about getting them job ready, which seems to be working. We're getting a lot of boys that come and do the course and then they find employment somewhere else because they get used to that, coming to work every day and doing something, you know. And they're all bored. Half of them out in remote communities are bored, so they gravitate to anything new. If you have a look on the bottom, they sew that.
So that's waterproof.
And it's
I think it's fantastic. I've been around the whole country. I've never seen anything like this. And it's just so practical what you're doing. Did you ever think you'd be using a sewing machine?
Not really, but I just...
But this program is precisely the sort of thing that we want to see. The idea is that communities develop their own enterprises and it means income for the community, income for individuals, but more importantly, it gives people the opportunity for real jobs.
We're going to sew it up.
all the communities that I go into absolutely think it's a great thing. I'd like to see the eventual start-up of a business for somebody out there, you know. They can employ several people. There's, you know, there's not just swags, they can do shade sales, they can do all that sort of stuff and create businesses where there isn't a business.
If you made more, they'd probably love it at the community, because most of the communities haven't got really beds, because you have to order beds from town, and it takes about nearly a week to get to the community.
So I worked and lived in Ramangini. They were having big issues with the kids not going to school. You know, the kids were staying up all night because the parents were sleeping in the beds. So there can be up to 20 people in a house, and they sleep in shifts. We were making bed frames at the time and everything else, but there's not enough room in the houses to put huge wooden bed frames in there. So I thought, how can I sort of tackle this and get some more beds out there?
See how we've top stitched here?
Since I've started this program in remote communities, I've made, you know, up to about 150 swags.
We're just gonna make them swag and then we'll take them swag back home.
It's something they've made, it's got their personal, yeah, the stitching might not be straight or something like that, but that's their way of learning, and they learn by hands-on.
Oh, you go out to fishing, sometimes you can go hunting, you know, might stay out a few days out there. If it rains, you got a waterproof bed.
Well, one gentleman in community came to me and said, I had an argument with my wife last night, but I just grabbed my swag and I went down to the beach. So we didn't argue, and I slept down at the beach in my swag and woke up in the morning and went back home and everything was all right.
Carry like this.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. I mean, the pride in these guys when they complete their swag and they get to take their swag home is out of this world.